Good afternoon. Thank you, Father. I told him earlier it was very easy to talk very loud when you have good news to give. As he mentioned, my name is Cade Crawford, and I have the honor of serving as the chair of the St. Francis Xavier Finance Council. I'd like to recognize the other members of the Finance Council as well. Tom Kuhn, Gina Coyle, Patricia Huffman, Scott Jones, Parish Finance staff Leah Benjamin and Kathy Bauer, and of course, Father Robert and Father O'Brien. We have now completed our third full year of financial operation, and with a desire to continue to be transparent, we would like to provide you all with an update on the state of the parish finances, looking at our year-end results for the past year, as well as a look at the budget for the coming year. I'm very pleased to inform you that we closed the 2020-2021 fiscal year in the black, with a very slight positive net income, but in very stable financial position. Some of you might remember we actually had a budget that projected a loss of a little over $80,000 for the year. With all the changes and challenges of this past year, including COVID and having the church closed for several weeks, this is an amazing accomplishment and quite a blessing. Through it all, we were also able to add another weekend mass for several months, host 3 seminarians, and have the technology in place to offer a live stream of mass, evening rosary, and several other activities and events. Initiatives that many other parishes, smaller and larger than ours, couldn't do. Our pastors, staff, and ministry leaders have all done a fantastic job navigating through a trying year by controlling expenses, and you, our parishioners, have continued to be generous with your stewardship of treasure. In addition to a positive net income, we have also been able to accomplish 2 other very important goals this past year. First, we've continued to grow our SFX Maintenance Reserve Fund, setting aside funds each month into this account. Our church buildings continue to age and will at some point in the future need maintenance and updates. But it's also important to have money set aside for unplanned emergencies like the water damage we had last February. We currently have a balance of over $500,000 in our maintenance reserve fund. Second, we've been able to make significant progress on paying down our debt. Again, this is thanks to many generous parishioners stepping forward, our pastor and finance council making the reduction of our debt a priority. When we started this fiscal year, our loan balance was over $1.8 million. Our loan balance at the end of the fiscal year, June 30th, was just slightly over $1 million. That's nearly $800,000 of our debt paid off in 12 months' time. Even better news, at the end of this month, our balance will be under $1 million. And we are projecting that we will have the balance paid down to around $780,000 by the end of 2021. A huge accomplishment, but we have more work to do, and it's going to take all of us to finally pay our debt off. Looking at our budget for this current fiscal year, we are once again projecting a slightly positive net income of just under $2,000. The good news is, it's positive. However, we are only barely in the black. To accomplish all of our goals, but more importantly, our mission to encounter, grow, and go, evangelizing all of Payne County, it's going to take all of us. In the coming weeks, we will have our annual stewardship renewal. I ask everyone, please prayerfully consider living a stewardship way of life by increasing the time, talent, and of course, the treasure you give to our parish. We've seen positive trends in the number of parishioners and the amounts given via automatic draft and online giving. Please consider setting up online giving for your offering each month. This is not only more efficient for staff, but it makes it easier to budget and plan going forward. Additional details will be provided in the bulletin later this month about our financial position. If you have questions about our parish finances or would like to visit further about automatic giving options, I, along with other members of the Finance Council, will be in the narthex after Mass. Please continue to pray for our parish, for our ministries and outreach, and for our upcoming stewardship renewal. Thank you for your time and attention.